Let me make a short video of my recent thoughts. I watched around 5 6 videos of life in Japan, 5 6 different people, and in short, what I gathered about the amount of effort those people were doing, not the local Japanese, but these people who were living there and working there, they make a lot of effort cooking, cleaning, working, and then if you have a hobby, traveling, everything they do themselves. So once again, that country, or by the way, any country appreciates this. A person who is responsible for themselves, who works hard. So what I learned from this, of course, it's not compulsory that I will go to Japan or wherever I go. It's not decided. I cannot decide it. There is still a lot of research to do, and that's something of the future. But of the past, but of the present, what I learn is you should work hard. It's not like you work for, like, you study a few hours and then you're done. You need to do more if you really want your life to be progressive. In India, I see people are extremely lazy. They have a lot of free time which they waste in useless things, and then they say we don't have time. Actually, they are just lazy. They don't want to do the things they want to do. For example, me only, I like to read books, but I don't read. I would rather play video games, repetitive, because I would say that okay, I have done enough of studies, no books now, no this and that. But when I see all of those people in those videos, they are actually doing many things. There was one guy who goes to office like 7 or 8 in the morning. First he has to take 1 hour train, then he's working in the office whole day, buying his own food from local shop, then coming back from by train, going to gym, cooking for himself and sleeping. Like, so many things. And of course, this is not all what he is doing. He must be doing other things as well, other planning he has to do about his life. So yeah, living alone is a is generally more tougher than living with family anywhere if you compare. So that is one thing which I learned, that I need to work harder. No procrastination. If I have time, I should be using it. Work out as well, eat properly, like work hard is the basic motto. And don't blindly work hard for yourself, for your own goals. For example, some people, like I may think that okay, I am only studying for this exam and I rest I can do later. But actually, if I have time, I should work out as well properly. I should put in my best effort. And all of this is for my goodness only. It's not somebody else will come. And this difference will, of course, show that if I go to some place where only very intellectual, like IIT, I go, very intellectual people will be there, but somebody will be fat, like not athletic, so health wise they would be very average. But if you are there, you are intelligent as well as you are fit, like you have muscles, you have low body fat, you have good flexibility, you know languages as well, you read books as well. And this reminds me of an Acharya Prashant video I saw, that he was saying, this video was about procrastination. He was saying that in even in my college during those days in 2000s, some people, there were some students who were good at, who were the best at studying, who were the best at athletics, and they participated in group activities, any functions of the college. And there was another group of people who were not good at anything. So how were these people doing it, the better ones? Because they were using all of their time, they were using it. And it's not easy. Like, it's very easy to give up, like, say that I have studied enough and now my day is done, rest I don't care about, because this is only my priority thing to do. But actually it's your life. It is up to you that how much beautiful you want to make it and how many things you want to include in it. If you want to be average or below average health person and only care about, okay, I will study this, study that, get a job, get money, and then just watch nonsense content, or I don't know what are the people's low quality hobbies, that I will do that. It's not a great life. Working hard makes your life more beautiful, and work hard for yourself, as I told. Otherwise, another thought which was coming to me when I was in toilet was, uh, nothing is difficult. Mostly, for the most part, as far as I have seen, nothing is difficult, because because we see that, okay, this is so tough. Because for years I have thought, like, all during my btech, I have tried to study dsa many times, but I have always stopped that, okay, it is very tough. But now I am studying it. Of course I have studied a lot, and now I am studying it 1 year after btech. Now it's seeming easy. I'm studying from striver, currently doing arrays. So now things are clicking to me, and now I understand that it's not difficult at all, it's just easy. I'm able to understand it. There is It's not like I don't have to use much of my brain. Like, he's explaining it, I am understanding it. Now I just have to repeat it, revise it, so I will remember the concept, I will apply it somewhere else. So yes, this is it. It's not like I will repeatedly watch, I'm not getting it, it's so tough. Not Nothing like that. So the thing which I learned is that when people find things to be tough, they are jumping steps. For example, if you are in India, you have had schooling in Hindi medium, you don't watch English movies, and suddenly you get motivation from somewhere, you hear a story, an experience, and then you are motivated to go to the UK. And then you know that, okay, these are tests, IELTS, TOEFL. So of course, if you will Google search and ask Google about, okay, this is the test, that is what they will ask, speaking, listening, all of these things. And then you look at your own situation, you will start, or even think about starting working towards that thing, you will feel that this is impossible. But that's because you don't have a base. You cannot even speak a sentence. Like, you cannot do normal conversation, and then you are looking at that thing, so of course it will look tough. This is the situation, I think, in which people find things to be tough. Whereas me, if you look at me, English medium school, English medium college, lots of, like, interaction in English, so I am comfortable with it. And even if I give without preparation, I will pass. So it's not about difficulty, it's like I have done a lot of steps. The difficulty was there, but it did not feel, because I have been doing it all through my childhood. My English when I was in 6th grade was better than a lot of people in India right now. Like, I would say it was better than the average Indian, or way better than the average Indian. I remember I used to write pretty well when I was 6th only. And the work, I have put in the work. For example, reading books, novels, and underlining the words which I don't understand, searching their meanings, and, like, there was a curiosity. to know more, improve my vocabulary. And of course, there were channels where I used to express also, because, for example, English exam comes in school, you have to write in English or some writing skill. All of these small steps increase your skill, and then naturally interested in English movies, so watching English movies, and then that also builds skill. So now IELTS is nothing. Probably a few things exam specific I have to study and I will do it. This is an example of how like the skill becomes easy. Same thing with DSA. First I did all the GATE syllabus, and it teaches you a lot of computer science fundamentals as well. So now like he is teaching and something from computer science comes in which is not in the DSA thing, so he tells that okay, I will tell you about this separately, but I know about it. So that part becomes even more easier for me to understand from the DSA video. And other than that, your logic slowly starts building, and now it becomes easy to understand. I mean, of course, um, the employees at companies, of course, they are not doing some marvelous, amazing work every day. I needed to remind myself that thing, even if it's a top tier company like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, they are not doing some magical work that they will say to themselves, oh, it is so tough that I have to create something new. No, it's mostly repetitive there only. They are, but the repetition is of high level logic things. And to get to that level is tough. For example, if you, for example, English teaching, English professor, anything of high level, to a layman it may seem tough, but because they have been doing it for so much time, for them it is easy. So yeah, nothing is really difficult. But if you are going to jump ahead, if you are living in India and immediately start thinking of settling in another country and thinking about all of the things required, visa, work visa, money, housing, food, rent, cleanliness, job, life satisfaction, partner, if you will think about so many things, of course you will get blocked in your head and you will start thinking it is so tough. So that's why Seneca also has said that don't bother yourself, don't trouble yourself by thinking about all of your life at once. It will come and you will. The thing is to focus on the thing which is here and now. You have to do that properly, and of course, you will progress in life. You are human, other people are human. Just do the thing perfectly in front of you. You will progress like rocket. And combine it with the previous thing which I was saying, that use your day, and that's all there is. Of course, you need some plan as well. If you don't have any goals, then get some goals. That's not for anyone to decide. You have to think about your life, that what you want to do, how it is to be done, what you have to do it. For example, you want to get to some place, okay, this is the exam, this is the syllabus, where to study, where from to study, what are the resources, how to practice. These all are the small steps. Similarly for body, okay, this is how you exercise, doing it consistently. So in that sense nothing is difficult, but on an average day of you would be much more difficult than an average day of a lazy person, because they are wasting time and you are pushing yourself for yourself. Okay, I think this much is enough. I did not plan on recording 15 minutes.